Good morning. I'm Riley Nagel, your neighborhood reporter. As tensions escalate between the United States and Iran, many are wondering what this could mean not just overseas, but here at home. Now, from gas prices to grocery bills, consumers could soon feel the impact.
Any kind of war, it also has an impact because war costs money, and money has to come from somewhere. So
I spoke with Aaron Hegde, a local economics professor who says roughly 25% of the world's oil and about 20% of its natural gas move through the Middle East. If conflict disrupts those routes, supply tightens and prices rise.
from a consumer point of view, that means more uncertainty. Inflation is a little higher, which means they have less money to spend.
Hegde notes that Iran alone supplies about 5% of the world's oil, making the first and fastest impact likely higher gas prices at the pump. Next, the stock market could jolt, energy stocks may surge, while consumer-focused companies could take a hit. That kind of market volatility can shake retirement accounts and personal investments. And finally, Hegde warns the pressure could drive inflation even higher.
If this continues and the energy prices go up, then inflation will be back again. Instead of 2.4%, it might be 2.6 or 2.7.
There's also the question of the U.S. dollar. In past global conflicts, investors flocked to the U.S., strengthening the currency. Hegde says that's a mixed bag. It can make imports cheaper and ease inflation, but it also makes American exports more expensive abroad.
So that the people who have to pay in U.S. dollar to buy our goods will buy less. So our exports will go down. And in Kern County, agriculture depends heavily on exports. So if the dollar gets stronger, then the exports will decline, which will impact us directly in terms of ag.
Hegde says there is a potential upside. If oil prices surge above $100 per barrel and stay there, Kern County could eventually see increased drilling activity and potentially more jobs, but that depends on whether restrictions on drilling are lifted.
If the regulations are just as strict, then even at $100, $110, it might not be worth it for companies to come back to drill.
Hegde says that would be a long-term effect, not something consumers would feel immediately. In the short term, he points to three main concerns: higher gas prices, stock market volatility, and rising inflation. How severe those impacts become will largely depend on how long the conflict lasts and whether it remains regional or expands globally.
For now, Hegde says uncertainty is the biggest economic factor and people should prepare for possible price swings in the weeks ahead.